Amazing audience, we are live. We are currently in Canmore.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Americans would say Canmore, right?
Yeah.
The Canadians would say what?
Canmore.
Canmore. Canmore. And the Trinidadians would say Canmore, right? Well, that's great, but it's a great pleasure to connect with you. You are a real person.
Yes.
We spoke
absolutely.
twice.
We did. I was so excited to be able to do two.
I was intrigued too. I was like, all right, let me go back and see if the exact same childhood memory was the same. But you actually came through with two childhood memories. One, the first time was your toe, when you stomped your toe and you ran inside and your mother said, wait, right? Which definitely affected you some. And then the second memory was interesting because it was you building like snow cities, right?
Ah, right. Yes, the tunnels.
The tunnels, yeah, there we go. So it was intriguing, and I've seen that happen a few times where individuals have had this childhood memory, and then as time goes by, it opens up and connects them to another memory. So that we spoke about that. We spoke about your business, your consulting that you did at that point in time. Right, but I think the conversation blew me away from, I mean, of course, the nail. There's the nail, right? Yes. Which you can definitely let us know and update us on. I think the conversation was interesting from the relationship standpoint that you were talking about. One with Pax and what was going on there, and then the relationships that happen in business. Give us an update. That's my summary of our conversations. What's going on?
Awesome. Well, I've gone further and I've published You're Not a Nail in an online seminar book format.
Right.
On my website, and
which is your website is
you'renotanail.com.
Yeah, so simple, right?
Y-O-U-R-E, you know, because it's the apostrophe, but you can't put the apostrophe in
online,
the online URL.
Yeah, you're not.
But you'renotanail.com, and it's the 7 business practices that kill innovation. So I've been using this. I've been using the practices. I've been trying them out. I've been coaching people on them, and it works. So I've made the snow construct characters represent the ways that we sabotage ourselves as human beings, and those have been fun. I've made them playful and fun to get the energy around negativity out of the discussion and enable people to laugh about it, because whenever we as individuals laugh about something that's a barrier in our way, we actually clear that barrier.
Yeah.
So so I want more people to clear the barriers in the way and achieve their dreams. And so so I've been building out that website, and then the extension website, which is called Going for Value. Hasn't been published yet, but it will be goingforvalue.com with the 4 as the,
which speaks for.
Sorry?
Going for value speaks for. I know it was a play on words, right? Going for value speaks for.
Exactly. So whatever you define, value is in the eye of the beholder, right? So we all value different things, different ways, different times, right? And so whatever it is that you value, I would like to see people get there and achieve it and have the energy around getting their dreams realized.
Yeah.
So however it is that you go for value. So I'm creating an online community where people can share tools and techniques, their own ideas and their own stories online, doing more online seminar series like the one that I published, You're Not a Nail. So You're Not a Nail is a proof of concept for others to do the same kind of thing and publish it online, and then have discussions and conferences and online engagement around how can we now take all of these dreams that people have, and change the way we live as a society globally.
I love that, which has a lot to do, when we're having these conversations, right?
Yeah.
These podcast conversations and even these video conversations, there's always like a trend of things that connect, right? Interestingly enough, when we were at breakfast this morning, one lady told another guy, they obviously met for the first time, but something they said, but what stood out is that she was saying that people that laugh have been proven to be smarter than people that don't, right? And I know you just said there, right, in terms of the...
But laughing allows you to let go. That's the thing, right? And the thing that actually holds us back the most is not being able to let go.
Yeah.
Right? To have to be addicted to being right? Or, holding on to something so tight.
Yeah.
We've done it that way for years. We can't change. We're not allowed to change. Letting go of the old and bringing in the new is what moves intelligence forward, moves thinking forward. And then the more people that you include in those ideas and opening up to new ideas, the better the result is going to be. You're going to get something that's really creative, never been thought of before, opening up innovation in big ways.
Evolve. Yeah, it evolves.
And it changes our DNA.
It does. My hands are up. My hands are up. It does, yeah, it does.
It changes our DNA. And the only way that we're going to get to that ultimate epitome of a societal perfection that we want to get to, or not perfection, but true reality, where people are happy most of the time, and happiness is actually achievable rather than misery.
Yeah.
Right? Is to open up our minds and to include others and to unleash innovation.
Yeah.
And that's what You're Not a Nail is all about, is unleashing innovative, creative energy.
Yeah, love it. Love it. Now, one of the segments we do cover is your own unique real shoes, right? Which speaks about people can see your shoes but not understand your steps, or see your steps and see your struggles. Would you share with us one struggle that you may have had over the last year?
Yes. So I've had a couple tied together. Physical structures struggles. So I've had some digestive issues, and I've had I had to go for some testing and so on. It's all been good.
Okay.
The results have all come out
wonderful.
Good,
Yeah.
But at one point in time, I would come home from work and I would go to bed. I would sleep 18 hours a day, and I wasn't getting anything done on my business or my book, the thing that I was passionate about. So I was wasting all my time, and I was getting really frustrated with it. So then I went to the doctors and found out that it was my intestines that I was having a problem with.
Yeah. And
so cleared all of that out, and the energy that I got from that has been amazing.
That's wonderful.
But noticing the complaining voice, that complaining voice in the side of your head.
You could live there with that voice.
It's really loud when you're sick.
Yeah.
And so understanding that whole I'm a victim voice, or saboteur voice, or whatever it is that is the loudest one in the back of your head, is damaging where you're trying to get to, and you don't even notice it when you're there, unless you know to hear that complaining voice in the back. And I knew that it was there, and I would try to subside it, push it away and ignore it. Well, that wasn't helping solving the problem.
Yeah.
Right? And so once I recognized, A, it's there, B, I got to deal with it, C, I got to get help to deal with it. I need to ask for help, which is really a big challenge.
It's super hard for me. I'm learning.
Ask for help,
yeah.
Right? And then I got the help I needed, and I was able to address the problem. The energy came back, the complaining voice went away. And I actually had an abundance of energy instead of the scarcity that I had. And I was
abundance.
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 Yeah.
Yes, I've relabeled it.
Yeah.
So it's EH, the Canadian A.
Yeah, we would say that's abundance.
A, and then abundance, right? So you have your bun.
Yeah,
and
that
you
dances. Yeah.
And you start to create the energy around being more alive.
Yeah.
And once you have that, and you're able to listen, when you're sick, when there's a challenge, when there's something that you need to ask people for, and then asking people for it and getting yourself out of that gives you that abundance that you need, which turns it into your ability now to have choice. Whereas before, you don't have any choice. When you're just the victim, you have no choice.
Yeah, it's not a nice
You're
place to
stuck.
be. Yeah.
It's somebody else's problem.
Do you have any regrets? Do you have any regrets? Was it worth it? What you've done before for now, was it worth it?
100% worth it. 100% worth it. And I often think about the regret of getting there faster than I did
Yeah.
and living my life differently because of it. But I realized that I had to go through all the struggles that I had to go through to get to the point where I have this understanding now. But now I can share it with people and get it to them at a stage in their lives where they can leverage it sooner. And so they don't have to go through that long struggle
Yeah.
like I did.
That's
to get
good.
there. So
When you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to meet you, well, before we even do that, what are you excited about right now, Sharon?
I'm really excited about my new launches and getting going for value going and starting to publish other people's works, other people's stories,
Yeah.
and enabling and empowering them to do that. And what I've been doing lately, really, really excited about, is I'm offering a contest for free 30-minute life's purpose coaching.
Ooh, where's that available?
Online.
Okay.
On my website, and you can just sign up for it. Put your email address down, sign up for it, and I'm going to do a drawing later on toward the end of August.
Oh, sweet.
And then get 10 people and have an online life's purpose session where I can get at anybody's life purpose in 30 minutes of questioning or less.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well, there's a lot of people lost, a lot of people struggling with, because that's the first place you have to start from. You have to start from where am I at now?
Yeah.
And what's my life's purpose? Where do I want to be? And then you can get there. You can't get there if you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
If you don't know where you're going, any destination will do.
Tell me about it. Amanda is behind, yeah. So when you heard that this guy from the Caribbean was coming to visit, what did you think, though?
Oh, I was so excited. I was really hoping that we could actually connect in time and space for your travel, because I didn't know where you were traveling from or when.
Yeah.
And I had a vacation, and I just got back from Ontario, and now I'm going to Bella Coola with my husband.
Where's Bella Coola?
Oh, so you're going to go through the mountains right now to Vancouver, which is the pass to get through the mountains to the ocean. There's a second pass to get through the mountains to the ocean in Prince Rupert, and there's a third pass at Bella Coola in between those
It's
two.
beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful. It's a fjord. The only fjord we have in Canada.
What is a fjord? What is that?
A fjord, in Norway, you have the fjords, so they're really long, narrow channels, passageways.
That doesn't
through
sound
the
like
ocean.
fun.
They're beautiful, and they're made.
It just
up
doesn't
of so
sound
much.
like fun. It
They're
sounds
beautiful.
scary.
It's such a.
It
it's
is.
an exploration. My husband and I are all into
All
exploring.
right. Well, I do see you guys over there, or someone over there with the snow dogs, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah, the sled ride.
Yeah. So I can guess you're very adventurous.
We have a lot of fun. That was Valentine's Day
Yeah, it's a nice place to be on Valentine's
last
Day.
year, and we had such a good time.
Sharon,
Perfect day.
you are like, you should hear Sharon telling us stories about the bears, and she's saying it like her pictures with the bears as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty intriguing. We would need to just tilt the camera a bit before we close so you could see the artwork. But before we close, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
What I want to tell the audience is that every single one of you has a unique gift to give to the world. Unleashing that gift is the way for all of us as humans to reset our state of living on the planet to something that leads to happiness and joy. And I'd love to share and help anybody who's interested in making that journey.
Love it. Sharon Bowes, thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-minute Convos with Angel Jones. Boom! Did you have fun? Let's just see the artwork, right? For sure, right? And there we go.
This is done by a friend of mine, an artist, and just a reminder that serenity, courage, and wisdom
Love
are
it.
all the elements to guide us.
Love it. See you all soon.
Bye-bye.